College boys are really college boys are really arrogant. I'm gonna tell you a quick story before I train. Basically, yesterday, this was yesterday. Really, I was coming back from Lidl, shop in England. I don't know if you Americans have it, but that's besides the point. And you know, when you walk and you just have a feeling of unease, you can just sense someone's energy. I think it's a spiritual thing. You can just sense someone's vibe, their energy. Whether someone's a good person to be around or not, maybe I shouldn't walk past this person. So I was walking, I was coming back from like not physical activity, the shop, right? And I saw these college boys, right? And instinct told me, I don't want to be around those guys. They look a bit shady. The way they dress like roadmen, you know, face masks on, hand in their pocket. I didn't like the way they were swaying their movements. It just looked a bit suspicious. You know, kind of mimics one of a criminal, which is very common nowadays in England, London in particular. A lot of teenagers want to mimic criminals, which I never understood. And yeah, I was just walking forward, and I'm a gentleman. I was like, let me let these guys walk past, as I do with people commonly in public. Someone wants to come past, step aside. I just stand inside. I'll let them walk past. Good people, from my experience, they'll smile at you or say thank you, as a normal person should. These egotistical bastards, right? I'm not gonna stand up and demonstrate what they were doing, but I'll describe it with words. Mainly because it's pretty dark to really even capture a good angle with their hands were in their pockets. And as I stepped aside to let them walk past, they tried to intimidate me, having their hands in their pocket, doing this, essentially barging into me. I'm being a gentleman, letting you get past. Put your ego in check. I don't like most college students, particularly males, because they're very arrogant, they're very egotistical. This is one of the reasons why I hated college so much. I didn't like the people around. Most of them, I don't like them, man. I don't like the attitude. They're very rude, extremely rude. I'm like, humble yourself. You live with your parents. Now I do too, but I'm humble. I don't need to terrorize people in the street. You're not bad. Stop trying to put on this act. You ain't shit. You go to college and you live in a council estate. I do too, but I'm humble about it. I don't need to act like this is bad, rude boy. Who are you trying to prove? Who are you actually trying to prove yourself to? Who? Who are you trying to prove yourself to? Sorry. Now at that moment, instinct kicked in. I was like, I want to confront this guy. Why did he just do that to me? But you never know what a person has got. Judging from the way, and I am a person, I don't take disrespect, of course, as I believe no man should. How big they are. Like if Anthony Joshua badged me, I know he wouldn't because he's an absolute gentleman. But let's say he were to badge me, I say, even though it's probably a 10 out of 10 chance he'd fuck me up, I would still confront him. Don't do that, you know? This situation I didn't, because you never know what these lot play unfair, man. Some of these lot, they'll start with any stranger on the street and then end up stabbing them afterwards. Stabbing culture is very big in England, unfortunately. Maybe they'll go like, oh, I remember your face or something like that. That's how they move. And I know this because that college, they tend to have a lot of police officers surrounding their college because they have a lot of problems and beef and arguments over there. So I kind of just left it. But it's also to say, to any of the young guys here or someone around my age, bro, don't act like a real man. Don't fall into peer pressure. I remember when I was in high school, I always had this peer pressure. Oh, I'm going to act like these are. You don't. You really don't. What you really want is acceptance. But don't get it from those people. Don't get it from those people. That gang life thing, it's not it. I remember 3 years ago, a guy from my class, he was shot dead for living gang life. Yeah, because he died. He's 17 years old. Same class as us. We just had an announcement this morning, during that morning. Oh yeah, the guy passed away because he lived the gang life. And it was actually a story I told in the past on my channel. Um, once I came back from one time, I was coming back from college break, right? And I saw him and his friends. They looked like really bad criminals. They had big puffer jackets on, massive bellies on, covering their face. I looked at them. I just sensed this bad negative aura. That instinct of telling you, yeah, you shouldn't go near them. Bearing in mind, guys, I'm a fit person who works out and has been training for 6 years, and I weigh 200 pounds. Right? Why do I mention this? I'll get to it. Because that's how much I weighed yesterday. So I'm thinking I'm a big guy. Even they did that to me. I don't know if it was they did it for just to rub their own ego. Oh, I pushed a big guy. I don't know what they were trying to prove. I think it's very childish. But they will get their reality check of humble pie once they turn 18 years old. They'll realize this road facade they're putting on, it's nothing. You're just you're a small cotton ball. You are a small cotton ball. In the real world, that you won't be respected acting like that. Trust me. You're not gonna be respected. No one will respect you. It may be cool in high school, college. You may be the guy in college or high school. Get a job. Get a job. Shout out to the 9 to 5 workers or people just doing this like that. So even if you're not profiting, I respect them a lot more than these little thugs, thug wannabes. Have some respect for people in public, man. I hate it. I hate that disrespect. I don't like the way they treat me. Why do I feel like I can speak about this? Well, I'm near their age range, and I actually went to school. I actually did my best to get good grades. Do I like school? Do I like the education system? No, but I did my best. I speak good English now. I don't need to put on this stupid road accent. It's not good in a professional sense. You're growing older now. You're nearly 20. Get your shit together mentally. Stop. You don't stop acting like that. You're nearly 20, man. You all these roadmen. Disgusting. Grow up.